Hello, stargazers. I have a sleepy time tea, which was a bold choice because I'm kind of sleepy already, but it's very floral and very good. And we are designing Molly's home. We said he was wronged. I'm sorry, but he was. I know, but these are really few and far between, but I really like slowly building my villagers' homes. In case you haven't seen it, we've done a bunch of other ones. And at time of me recording, because I'm pre-recording, I am doing this the night after I have played the update for the first time. So we're gonna talk a little bit about my first impressions and thoughts, and if you want to see it live and the how I very heavily themed my hotel room so far, feel free to check out the VOD from today, which would have been, I think I asked, how was your favorite villager changed or something like that. So whatever the YouTube or Twitch VOD is with that title, that's the one. I want to start with the exterior. I love Molly. I'm so excited. I love these videos because it's a chance to update my villagers' homes, but also to just like chat with you about Animal Crossing and how much I love it, and also just like general updatey things, not in regards to Animal Crossing updates, but just general life updates. But I guess also Animal Crossing updates in this case. It's it's been a while since we had one to talk about. That's for sure. So in case you didn't know, I like to theme my villager's house exterior to the design of the villager. So Molly kind of has that, I guess it's more like an orange beak, but I'm going with the yellow for like her beak. And then I guess I kind of want like a yellow door, I think, or like an orange, maybe an orange door for the beak. And then the yellow could be like the lighter bit she has. I don't know. I feel like I want a lot of yellow in her home because she really likes yellow. Yellow and pink, I think, are among her favorite colors, and beige in New Leaf. But we're gonna go with yellow, I think, predominantly. Just because it feels all sunshiny, and she's all sunshiny, and I think that'd be cute. And I think for her door wreath, because it's like a little nest, you know, like a little duck. I don't know. That's that's my logic. That's our start design. Not much for the exterior. Mostly, I want a decorative interior. And I think I want to challenge myself to use some stuff I don't normally use. Just because I don't want all my villager homes looking the same. And I was kind of inspired by when we did the Japanese themed hotel room today. We used the karafi stuff, and I was just thinking that the Pom Pom Purin wallpaper might be a fun one for this. In terms for what we're keeping and what we're getting rid of, I think you can go. I love you, but I don't know if I have a place for you. You can go. She's obviously got to keep a bookshelf. I'm probably going to have her like a little room here. Gotta keep her violin. Maybe won't keep the paper. I feel like rugs are helpful to have, so I might keep this. I think we'll get her a better tea set or like an individual cup. I want to have lots of plants because in case you didn't know, what game did she dream of being a florist? In one of them she did. So I kind of leaned to that, and like she really loves flowers. Obviously we see her watering them all the time, just in New Horizons, but also she used to have like the petal parasol in New Leaf. I remember that. And just generally, yeah, so maybe we'll get like an individual daisy in here. Those are my initial thoughts. Well, as per with the other ones, I'd quite like to get her favorite music on the walls. Yeah, how are you doing today? Are you doing okay? I hope so. If not, then there's plenty of time for things to get better in the coming days. I guess not today, depending on when you watch this, but that's okay, because if today was a rough day, it just means it's easier for tomorrow to be better in comparison, is how I like to think about it. Why did I come into this menu? I love the new sorting thing. I don't want to talk about how long it took me to find out that this was a thing. As in, I may have on that stream, but like, wow, I really wish we had a better sorting system. I still wish we could just straight up search. I've been spoiled by Dreamlight Valley. I love being able to search things. I think KK Ballad is one of them. I think it's KK Ballad and... oh, what is the other one? I know I'll know it when I see it. Does that make sense? KK Ballad. Is it KK Soul? I think it's KK Soul. I meant to put them on the wall. but I'll keep them there just so I remember what ones they are. Oh, Pom Pom Purin. Let's do the Pom Pom Purin wallpaper before we forget. I put some of the crappie stuff in the Japanese room today because I just never have an excuse to use the Sanrio stuff, and some of the collab stuff is really cute. Some of it's a lot less usable. I feel like the brown is kind of like her duckiness, and then the yellow for her little beak, which I guess is more orange. I don't know. She loves yellow. It's one of her favorite colors. I'm justifying it that way. But yeah, I think the Lego set really got me thinking about how I feel about collabs in Animal Crossing. And like, these are mostly how I think they should be done. Like, there's the illusion, you can see what it's referencing, but it doesn't straight up say the brand on it. I like a lot of the Lego stuff. It kind of reminds me of the kitty set. However, the t-shirts bother me because I don't like having like the English text branding of Lego in Animal Crossing. I don't know. Maybe that's really silly, and like it's kind of like when you play Sims, which I haven't done for a bit because yuck, it's Elliot. But yeah, when you have something in English and everything else in Simlish and it just feels like it doesn't quite fit the world, it's that kind of thing. I don't know. I have a lot of Animal Crossing Lego sets, a lot of which I still need to build, but I have nowhere to build currently where my cat will not destroy it, so they are just in boxes under my desk. So I need to do that at some point. I'm getting sidetracked. What was I saying? I feel like I hit record and now I've suddenly got a ton of energy, so I apologize if we're a little bit all over the place today. But are you enjoying the update? What do you think? I play New Horizons at the start of every stream. I love Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing was the core of my content creation start. I mean, I started technically with an Animal Crossing themed Instagram, counting down days to New Horizons, but that was intended as like a way to kick off and like prepare for streaming it on Twitch. So yeah, basically, New Horizons was the start of my content creation experience. It very much revolved around it and still is a part of what I do. So, you'd think I'd be, I don't know. I'm happy about the update. I'm really happy we got an update. Little betrayed Nintendo released it a day early unannounced, so I couldn't prep my week around it. That's not really my main issue though. My main issue is more so with certain choices made. Like, for example, I mean, I'm trying to think what to, maybe do a little bed here. Sorry, I cut myself off there as I was trying to work out what I'm doing here. I think the ranch bed. I love Resetti. I don't know if that's like an unpopular. I love Resetti. I don't like what they did to him. It feels wrong to me to have taken a character that his whole thing was being anti-reset. That has been his passion. His whole character has been around that, basically. So for them, I understand we have autosave, so he can't function in the same way he did. But to turn around and make his whole thing resetting with no, like, really in-game reason as to why, I hate it. Hate's a strong word. I was distressed when I found out, because it just feels like a betrayal of the character. And that's a reoccurring theme with New Horizons, where it feels like they have prioritized aesthetics over the actual characters that are and always have been the heart of Animal Crossing. Does that make sense? Resetti was wronged. I'm sorry, but he was. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. He should not be resetting. I said this at the time, and I still think it's a good idea. I mean, that was only a few hours ago. Of course I do. This would have been the perfect opportunity to bring Copper and Booker back and had them as the, like, because they did the lost and found, so they could reset things. Them cleaning things up doesn't feel out of character for them. It would be an opportunity to bring back beloved NPCs while still being true to their characters in their previous role. Whereas having Resetty do resetting without any kind of discussion as to why he's suddenly for it, I don't like it. And I think it kind of not soured me against the update, but it wasn't a good start for me. I was very unhappy, and I found it quite hard to move past. But also I'm very aware that a lot of people are coming into New Horizons with that as their first Animal Crossing game, so they don't know their characters and their history so well outside of maybe passing things they've seen online, or like what other people have to say about them. So I don't know. It's a it's everything. I'm like, I don't know how to like really verbalize my. I love New Horizons. I love that we've got an update. I know that a lot of what the update contains will appeal to a lot of people, but as someone that loves the Animal Crossing franchise as a whole and has done for like most of her life, yeah, I don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way that it kind of feels like the aspects they focused on were really more so around the parts they added to New Horizons that weren't core to the Animal Crossing franchise to start with, you know? Like the DIY encouragement, I guess. Because crafting didn't need to be added to Animal Crossing. I stand by that. I don't think it was the right choice. I mean, I guess it's too late. I kind of hope they go back on it in the next one. I know a lot of people... I like having a reason to like resource gathering game, but I kind of feel like they neglected core furniture sets we've had for games upon games, and I'm doing a really bad job decorating and talking. I feel very passionately about this. I'm so sorry. I think nothing's really jumping out at me as right for this. Maybe we'll start with some like little clutter bits. Clutter bits help me. I also am just like, calm down. It's okay. It's just it's silly stuff, but also it's not so silly to me because Animal Crossing is like one of my longest standing hyperfixations, and I love it so much. And it's just, I think when I initially heard we were getting an update, my thought was, this is an opportunity for them to take some of the potential this game had that they didn't tap into and make it feel more like an Animal Crossing game. And I'm not so sure they've done that. There's still stuff I haven't seen and done, but yeah, a little disheartened. I'm glad we got Captain's family back. I don't like seeing him in the uniform though. It feels wrong to see Captain just like not in his own outfit. I also really loved looking around in the background, seeing like the doodle that Layla had done of Tortimer and stuff like that. That was very sweet. We'll see. I think it's too early for me to have overall thoughts about the update. I will probably talk about this more in like a later recorded video when I've had a couple more days with it and I've really thought about things more. I think I want to give her a tablet because I feel like well, they could do like a tablet to do her doodling and things on. I'm not sure. I'm also gonna change the music to shuffle. This is gonna be one of my longer decorating videos, not like because it's hard. It's because I'm talking about everything but the actual decorating. What else do I have in here? What else should we do? Got some flowers. I want to keep you. I might swap out this. I'm not sure. I think I want to put like a little kitchen over here. I say over here because I'm like closer to me. I think I want an individual daisy for like the parasol. She's got to have books. A stack of books. Maybe I will double up on the wardrobe bookshelves. So they come out like a little bit further. Because I feel like the bookshelves go with the pom-pom print wallpaper, you know? Oh, in case you're wondering why I added these, so I don't know if I said anything whilst I did that. I just pulled them out the menu. Notoriously, Molly really likes her tea with her coffee with a lot of sugar. I'm used to talking about tea, but she really liked a lot of milk and a lot of sugar in hers in New Leaf, so I thought this would be a nice little nod to that. And also I feel like it's just kind of cozy to have her have this little like drink and stuff. I kind of think I'm gonna move this closer to the wall. I know that shrinks the bedroom considerably, but I feel like Molly's the type to entertain more. Does that make sense? Like in New Leaf, her and Kiki and Maple were all really good friends, and they would talk about books and stuff together. So I feel like Molly probably hosts a book club. That seems like something she'd do. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. So I want to give her a space to entertain and do that. Maybe I want the other rug. I also probably should have like an open book, maybe. On unless she's like reading on the tablet right now. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. Maybe she's. What did I put? Because I think there is a thing to make it look like. I don't know. I just feel like I never use this, and it would be kind of fun to incorporate. Are you an e-reader person? I have not really explored it so much. But also I'm at the point where I don't have space on my bookshelves. So maybe I should start doing that. I'm not sure. What else in here screams Molly? Maybe it doesn't scream. I don't think Molly really is very screamy. I might give her a fireplace. So we'll put the firewood there. There is like a method to this. My way of decorating is basically to just throw down things I think I'll use or that like inspire me as I see them, and then try and find a way to make it all match. I feel like there's a third song I associate. In regards to lights, I think we've got to use the milk glass lamps, right? Because they're the most like little flowers, and I want that floral theme for her because she loves flowers and flowers. We could put one of the little watering cans. Is there a yellow elephant one? I think there is. Yeah, what do they come under? I'm not sure. I think they're... Maybe they're not here. Am I being silly? I might be. Oh, are they in other? Yes. There is that one, which is quite cute. I think the elephant. The little elephant. What? Well, I guess it depends. What expression is yellow? Yellow just looks shocked. I like them. I don't think I want to go with one of the ones for the flowers. I think I want just like the little vase of the individual one. Vase? I'm really awful with pronouncing things. I have this bad habit of just kind of swapping how I pronounce things so I never get it wrong. But I don't even really think about it. CALMzone, I think, is the closest to like Daisy. So we'll put that over here on her little nightstand. I think that's sweet. Have it facing her bed. Let's put her fireplace in this corner. So like her bed's nice and toasty. So she can read in bed if she'd like. Oh, I forgot there was the base design bit. It's fine. I'm not using it. Let's see. I feel like I also need to... with there being new furniture and stuff added, I need to work out what certain things will be classified as. Not that I have much of the new stuff yet. I also haven't looked at what's been added. So I'll be pleasantly surprised, I guess, when I come across it all. I think we should add something here so there's like a clear walkway here. I might change that to a different floor. I don't know. But I do think I want, you know, there's like the little duck. I think that It'd be cute to have like a little ducky. I know she is a duck, but maybe it's like it's her family or something, or it reminds her of home. I think she'd appreciate that. Can I remember where the duck is? There it is, the decoy duck. I'm gonna say there is the spot-billed one, which I think looks the most like her, because she's a mallard. I don't know my ducks very well, or just birds in general. I mostly just look at it and go, ducky! Maybe we put like a little picture on the mantelpiece? That feels like a fireplace thing. Have I forgotten where pictures live? Perhaps. Oh! Wait, the mom cushion's perfect because then she can sit by the fireplace on her little cushion with an M for Molly. I love that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on the update? What's been your favorite thing so far? And do you have any criticisms? Are there things that... Do you disagree with me about Resetti? Or anything else? Do you like the Lego shirts that say Lego on them? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Do you use the Sanrio sets often? That's another question. Will you be using the Splatoon and Zelda things? Because in case you didn't know, there's Splatoon and Zelda villagers and Frontier now in New Horizons. Not the same ones as were in New Leaf, which I miss Wolflink. I loved Wolflink. I'm so sad that we didn't get Wolflink back, to my knowledge. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure we didn't. Mostly because I recall when the trailer happened, being like, oh, but what happened to my boy Wolflink? So sad. Ah, the frame photo. I'm not sure what color to make the frame right now. So maybe we'll just leave it natural. I think we'll probably stick with the pressed flower. I do find it kind of weird how any of these have just like people in them. And not just people. If you look at the one on the picture on the left so you can see the actual photo, they have like a proper hand. So they're not villagers. And like, who are these people? And why? Yeah, why? Confused. I think Molly absolutely brings in flowers. Where are the dried flowers? I think Molly's the type to bring in flowers from outside and dry them off. I also want to get KK Ballad and KK Soul back. I swear there's another one she likes as well, but I can't think what it is. Maybe I should check what was playing in here before. And just have them as like a little photo gallery wall. I think that's cute. Oh, wrong button. It was really fun with the hotel so far. I've really messed with the lighting and also just how intense I can go with the themes. I really wanted to go more like the Madonna Inn when it came to inspiration rather than just, okay, KK Ballad, got it. Yeah, so I fully like commit. Like there's a fish in the coastal room and the lighting is all blue and there's shells and the mermaid set and places and what else did I add? A lot of fish themed things and a lot of blues and stuff. I had a lot of fun with it. And then, yeah, the Japanese one. I don't know. I just feel like it would be fun if each room has its own individual hook and reason to do that. Also, did you get Tucker for your first visitor? Is that just a set thing? I don't know. Trying to work out. Maybe I swap it out for the elegant dresser, but I kind of feel like this one works with the rest of the furniture. I'm not sure. I do like the lamp. I'm not sure if I want to keep it though. Let's get her a sofa. That might be an idea. Let's get her a sofa whilst I'm still thinking about things. Nice yellow sofa. I'm trying to remember what comes in like the... Does the simple sofa come in like a nice yellow? We'll make the feet brown. It does. It's that kind of really soft buttercuppy. I don't know if that's an accurate description. My instinct is buttercup, but I'm not sure. Every time I say buttercup, I think of The Princess Bride, which I love. If you've not seen The Princess Bride, it's a very fun, sweet film. It is a cult classic for a reason. Maybe I'll put you here for now. But if I want to put a kitchen, I might have to ditch the firewood because I want to keep her violin. I think it's important to me that she retains her hobbies. This is still her home. I'm just trying to update it a bit to be a little more functional, filled, both. What kind of table do I want for her? I kind of like the one she has now, but it annoys me the wood color doesn't really match. Project table is a little too big. There's so many. There is the Nordic wood board, which I use quite a bit, but it's just so good. And that matches a little better. Not perfectly, but better. I just feel like we've got a lot more square than round shapes. Which maybe would be a reason to not use the script, but oh well. Oh, we could have the flower music player. Is it a phonogram? Is it a record player? I can't remember. It's been a while, but I feel like that'd be a good idea. Also, we should get her kitchen. I kind of feel like the ranch kitchen for Molly because it's quite, yeah, cutesy and soft. And she's just such a sweetie. Maybe in the dark brown again. I don't. All the wood tones are different, and it bothers me, but I feel like that's probably the better option. There is the bright yellow fridge though, so we could bring the yellow back in that way. I sometimes forget that Molly was only introduced in New Leaf, you know? I think we've had so many villagers for so long, and since Molly was in my New Leaf town from very early on, I just... in my mind she's just been around forever, even though I know that's not true. Maybe get her the white? Is that... What kind of want to see what the one with gold looks like though. I think she just took the fancy one. Yeah, we'll get the fancy one. Everyone will work on the wall decor. Maybe add some rugs. Maybe add the sewing box. I don't know where. I'm doing that thing again where I'm literally filling all the space. I have this habit of like, but what if I add just like a few more things, you know? Can I just say, I forgot how massive the footprint is for the cherry blossom branches. I tried to use them earlier. They're so big. It makes them really hard to use. There's so many things in this game I wish I could just scoot closer. Where is this thing? I know we have like the jump around option now, but it doesn't help me jump if I don't remember where it is. I've definitely gone too far. Right. Would you be? No, because that's more like outdoorsy. I'm not looking for outdoorsy. I'm looking for like entertainment. I think we're gonna swap out that for you. What colors do you come in again? See, there is the yellow one. It is a different brown to this though. Which has me going like, maybe we change the table. Just to try and get things a little bit more cohesive. Maybe it won't bother anyone else. But it bothers me. And it might bother you now I've pointed it out. Maybe I scrap the light. I'm not sure. We could get her some cozy candles. Candles feel nice and... What about the mom ones? Did you have a favorite villager? Oh, what's your favorite villager from each game you've played? I don't know. That's a bad question. I couldn't answer that. I mean, if you can't, go for it. There's one with flowers, so I think we use. Oh, there's two with flowers. Drat. I think that one looks a little more Molly. And then her watering can. And then let's get the like lacy rug. I'm so bad at picking favorites. I shouldn't have asked that question. I mean, you can answer again if you want, but yeah, my New Horizons island is just made up of villagers I loved in previous games. Which, you know, proved a slight problem with, oh, drat. Why can things never be symmetrical? Can I move you, like, one closer? Oh, I can. I might have to look up another of Molly's favorite songs, because, like, what? I feel like I need 3 there. What do we got? We could put, like, a painting, actually, instead. That might be a shout. I also kind of put, like, a little lamp in the corner. I think that would be fun. I was gonna get those dried flowers. Okay. Maybe we'll put a piece of art. I feel like that would work. It just has to be a similar size. I think, is one of the flower ones the right size? She says hopefully. I think there's a flower one that's similar size. We should definitely get the embroidery out somewhere. Molly strikes me as the type to be into embroidery. Fancy frame. Because then it ties in with the other set. I wish you could change the frame on the photos. Maybe put the embroidery like... It feels like a thing in the kitchen, you know? I don't know if I want to change those or what. What are the other options out of interest? Ooh, there's quite a few. I haven't paid too much attention to this and how the frame changed. There is the brown. Also there's pink pen, but I feel like the still life is... Then it matches better with the other two. As much as I was gonna go with the gold time with everything. I have this habit of saying things and then I test things and I change my mind. I'm sorry. That's the perks of watching me decorate. I think this has to go. I also don't know where I can get the sewing kit in. I'm sorry, Molly. We can just assume she has them in storage. I think the bouquet. I think I'm gonna stick with the flowers. I feel like they're a better fit. I need to give her a light switch still. Which I mean, I know I don't need to, but I like to give them light switches. There's the dried flower garland. I think I want to give her the full garland above her bed. Because I think Molly probably holds on to the flowers she loses still as well. Should we go with the yellow one? Just to make them stand out a bit, because I feel like the beige one, the orange one even, just gets all over the wall a little bit. I don't know. And then it's got the orange in too. That's cute. This is sweet. You know what? I like how this is coming out. I think I want to rotate those books slightly. So the spines are this way. Molly definitely has enough books that they're overflowing a little bit. Just like a teeny bit. What else would make sense for Molly's house? I think she needs more art. I wish you could change the frames and stuff for that separately. Oh, I could also put something... light switch. Oh, I was gonna get her another lamp. Maybe give her the floral sconce. I like to give them some kind of pot rack or something above the kitchen, so like I might still do that. I don't know. I don't really know what else I could add that would look right. I mean, what color did the wall shelves go in? Do you come in yellow? You do. Does that look weird? I just wish I could connect. Does that make lights. Like, it would be nice if they tiled together instead of being their own individual stuff. I am aware to just hide the light switch. It's fine. Maybe put these either side of... Is that a bit low? That feels a little low for a light, actually. I think we need some, like, lamps. Because I don't think these work. Maybe no wall lights. I was saying earlier, we have so few wall lights. Really, there's just... I mean, these two most of the time. I guess there's technically these, and this one, but they're not really lights, you know? These two are the only basic functionally... functional-esque ones? Yeah, I don't know. Whoop! I didn't mean to do that. It's fine, they're here. There is the pop one, which does have the yellow shelf. I think that's fun. I wish I could put it where it's not an awkward height. Molly might struggle to reach those a bit, but if she needs help, she needs only ask. I'm not sure I like that. After all that, I'm not sure I like that. Well, first off, let's prioritize getting a light. I think the cute one in yellow would be nice. In that corner behind the music player. Because there's a good sized gap here. Just gotta get the dangly bit so it's by the sofa, so it's easier to turn on and off. Probably want to mess more with this light. How long have I been recording for? Okay. A while. Maybe I should stop overthinking things so much, but it's okay. I struggle because I always want to make them look good from above, but that doesn't mean they'll always make sense in the actual house. Does that make sense? Molly, what more can I add? I feel like I've got a lot of bases covered here. Maybe get another rug in here? Like by the bed or something? How's the little yellow rug by her bed? Look. That's quite cute. I like that. I think it's just those table and dresser I'm not so sure about. But I hope you've been enjoying this. I know I'm all over the place. I know some people re-record these and then just speed up the footage and talk over it. I worry I'd forget what I did. Does that make sense? So I'm sorry if it takes a little longer. Do I confide my secret? I don't know. No, some secrets are best kept, I think. Bit of KK salsa in the background. We could do the ranch one. Does that come to dark brown? Because it's got a cute little plant on it, but also then it will match, theoretically, over here, and then the clashing wood tones will bother me slightly less, because at least then I'm using the same consistent one. Does that make sense? We'll have that. And then that matches with her little kitchen. I think that's cute. I don't think she needs a TV or anything because she can just watch stuff on her tablet, maybe. Also, I don't know how TV oriented Molly is. I don't know. I might... Let's put you over here, actually. As like her little hobby corner, you know? So she's showing off her embroidery work. And then put the light switch to the side. And move it down, because I've just remembered that Molly is... She's not that short. But she is a shorter villager. And I was looking at everything, like, that's not functional. This is my problem. This wallpaper is not so bad, but a lot of them, it just feels like there's so much empty space that I want to put stuff higher up the walls. But then I think about it, I'm like, this villager is not that tall. So they wouldn't... It's not functional for them. You know? Like, little Molly here. If I put things too high, she can't use them. And ideally she'd be able to use a kitchen. She's gonna have to stand on something to get tools down. Or call a neighbor for help. I think, though. Maybe I'll put another picture on the wall back there, but other than that, we might be done. I don't know what else I can really add here that will make sense. I mean, I'll try out the little yellow shelf. I kind of feel like that's too much yellow. That makes sense. I know it's my fault. There's a lot of yellow going on here, and it's my fault. But I just... when is enough? You know, when's enough enough? Have I reached that point? Maybe. I could put, like, what are the mama options? Did I really look at this? I did, because I was like, oh, it's a shame I can't change the frame separately. What about you? There's the brown. Is there another good poster? Formal paper? Would she have something like that? We could get her one of the, like, really classical paintings. I think that would be... But what about the flowery painting? Literally called the flowery painting. Is that cute? To have that by her little watering can? I think that's sweet. Yeah. We'll look at dresser options, but if not, that might be it. I hope she likes it. I quite like how it's turned out. I think it's sweet, it's cozy, it's very floral, it's very Molly. I've tried to incorporate as many things that I can remember she likes as possible, because it's their home. I want it to be personal to them, not just match their aesthetic, but also at the same time I do try and match it to their color. So I guess a little bit of both. There's nothing wrong with being aesthetically pleasing and also practical. I am very much pro cute things that also function. I've gone to the wrong bit. I mean, I'll try the elegant dresser. I just worry that things are gonna overhang a little bit. But like it's so pretty. I use the elegant stuff a lot because it's just so pretty. I need to move you somewhere I can actually rotate you. Okay, let's see. If I were to put the elephant and the candles, I mean, maybe it's a minor health and safety hazard, but it does work. I think it looks better on the other one because there's more space. I guess it's nicer to keep something from the original room because I think she had those originally. So yeah, we're not gonna completely remodel things. What do you think, Molly? Does this live up to all your hopes and dreams? I hope so. It's very sunshiny. It's really different to Renee's house, which is fun. Because Renee's house too we did last. If you want to go see the albums I did, they should be in a playlist of all my Animal Crossing stuff. And yeah, if you just generally want more Animal Crossing content, then there should be a couple VODs at this point on the channel. I mean, technically every VOD starts with Animal Crossing, so really just take your pick. Just a lot of the time it's me doing my dailies. I went to talk to Molly there instead of Nook. My bad. I think I'm done. Maybe I could have done with some more rugs, but I don't know what ones I'd have used, so we're gonna go with that. Woo. I think that's really sweet. I hope you do too. What else is there to say? Do you like that I tried to theme my villager to me again? I like doing that. Did I mention these? They got Timmy and Tommy and bells on them. They're really cute. I haven't worn them in a bit, but I thought, you know, it's update day. I think so too. You got this. But with that, I'm gonna leave you there. Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to tell me about your favorite villager? How do you decorate your villagers' homes? Have you? Is it a feature you make use of? I believe it's only available if you have the Happy Home Paradise DLC. How do you feel about the Happy Home Paradise? Basically, the selling point of it kind of being a little bit what they're doing in the hotel. The hotel kind of feels to me like a free-to-play version of Happy Home Paradise to a lesser extent. It's not the same, but that was definitely a concern I had initially when I saw it. I don't know. Yeah. What do you think of the new collab sets? How do you feel about collaborative stuff in Animal Crossing in general, do you feel it has a place? I think it does if it doesn't say the name. If it says the name, I don't know. Even if something is like directly from another game, like we had the Zelda like heart containers and stuff like that, that doesn't bother me. We've got the Mario stuff, that doesn't bother me. It's just, actually I could show you because we're here. We're pivoting. I think it's the Nook shopping. Special goods. Like this is fine. Again, reminds me of the kitty set. It's cute, but like it's saying Lego. This bit's fine. This bit's fine. This bit's fine. This bit's fine. But this shirt, the minifigure tee, I think gets a pass. The bit that says Lego on the fireplace bothers me. And the studs say Lego. I mean, I guess I'm a DIY because it's like so small. I don't know. I don't know. It's probably just a me thing. But like these are really cute. I like them a lot. I don't know. Like the Hello Kitty stuff doesn't say Hello Kitty on it. But also it is just her face. So I guess it's kind of the same. Just something about it feels less obtrusive to me and like branded. It's more inspired, which I mean was the whole thing with it in New Leaf, was that they were like Sanrio fans, so the villagers would be fans. They weren't the actual characters, which is why we had like Rhea the gorilla and I don't know if she was the first one that came to mind. Etoile. I loved Etoile. I'm so sad they made her set less pastel for New Horizons, but I do still love the Kiki and Lala set. But you know what I mean? Like a lot of this stuff just, it's cute. You wouldn't necessarily, I don't know, like the sign doesn't say English on it. It just is Animalese. I think like Animalese is like the canon language for New Horizons. Just something about it saying Lego I found off-putting. And it's definitely a thing I need to examine in myself. But yeah, I don't know. I'm now looking for other things with text on. I'm like, just generally, things don't really have text on. Like, OK Motors is on there, but that's also within the Animal Crossing universe, you know? The campsite sign is not, it's just not. There's too many words. There's too many words on the Lego thing. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. It's really silly. Resetti was wronged and robbed of a role that was more fitting him. I mean, maybe there's some kind of, maybe if I talk to him at like the Roost or something, I can get a reason as to why he's 180'd on his stance on resetting, but it just feels like someone whose whole life has been dedicated to trying to convince people not to reset, for them to make his new role reset focused without any like, even if they've been like, oh, I went to therapy and worked through my anger issues and like, yeah, like or like it's like what's it called, where you do the thing you're scared of to try and like build up tolerance, and like exposure therapy. If it was like, oh yeah, I'm doing reset work as like exposure therapy, but like, well, I still don't know how I feel about it, but at least then there's like a narrative reason for him to be doing something that's so against what he stood for previously, you know? It was nice seeing him down on the phone though. I like that. I actually couldn't find him for a bit earlier. He was on my heart island, which is notoriously hard to get to. But yeah, I'm gonna completely sidetrack myself talking about Animal Crossing because I could do that for hours, and I have been doing so. So feel free to check out the Twitch files because, like I said, this is pre-recorded, so it will go up. I think this will actually go up next week, so it's not lost on what yet. I'm still streaming. I'm still here. But the next Animal Crossing video you see, because I am intending to pre-record one for whilst I'm away in February, I won't be streaming for that month because I'm not in the country. Yeah. If the stars are out, go for me. Have one for your day, night, wherever time zone it is for you. If you need to eat, drink, take your meds, just remind to do so. If you wanna like, comment, subscribe, watch anything else, feel free. I'm really bad at saying that without blushing, and also I can't make eye contact, but also I don't really 100% know where to look still for eye contact since I moved my webcam. That's a whole everything. You've probably noticed. I'm so sorry. If you haven't noticed, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna hope I'm second monitor content for you. But with that, I yeah, I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, night, wherever time zone it is. I hope that time is kind to you and you get all you're hoping for in Animal Crossing and life and all that stuff. Ignore me looking over here as I try to find my end scene because I moved it. I can't find it. I didn't claim to be a professional. I probably should be more professional by now, but I'm not. I'm sorry. I hope you find it endearing. Thank you for your patience. I love you. Bye. I'm so ready for Petite Planet to come out. This isn't me saying I have any news. I don't. I know I'm an official Petite Planet content creator, but this update has really just made me realize how much I love and want that game ASAP.